Test, 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 test. Howdy, y'all. Test, 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 test. Howdy, y'all. This is Joe Hills. Can you hear me? I don't see you, chat. I know it takes a second to load the video playback. Welcome, Goldman in there. And Miote Guaratwegua, Ollie Crease 88 Lance, right 100 subs with no vids. Hi, Dashing King, Pingo Tainted Rain, Basic, Elite Trash, howdy Yeet Man, howdy Art Aronson, howdy Minecraft Michelle, Charlie, howdy Golden Gamer, 5692, howdy Gijump, and the Sphinx. Howdy there. Hey there to Mixer. Can you hear me too? Got a lot of chatter over on YouTube. Okay, I see Truck Pipe is chatting. Anyone from Twitch TV? Chime on in if you can see or possibly also hear me on YouTube and Twitch and Mixer.com. Howdy, Peachy and Corvid. Do. Okay, I think we're ready to start the stream then. Here we go. Is that train really loud? It's Nashville, so there's trains everywhere. It's kind of a thing. Okay, so we are on the server. And we're not allowed to show Cub Land for spoiler reasons, but we're allowed to show other things on the server. Also, do you see I'm down here now? I'm trapped. I can't get out. Where's the other side of the box? Pantomime is difficult when you don't rehearse. That's why real actors rehearse things. It's about here. I can't get out. Okay, cool. So you guys apparently can see and hear me, which is most excellente. Mwah. That's my Italian finger kiss. I guess that's what chefs do from Italy. I don't know. I'm not an expert. So we're trying this at 720p 60 today because we had a little bit of frame droppage. Wow. And of course we're still having a little bit here too. But that's okay because we just logged in, so we don't have all these chunks loaded yet. That is unsurprising. Hope everybody got a chance to see the video that came out today, where I showed off my new build inside of this, what do you call it? Inside of the G-Team base here. If you haven't seen it yet, it is modeled after the Incredible Wells Knights' war room. It's a peace room, and I've fallen to take a lot of damage. That's intentional. That's how real Minecraft professionals take damage, guys. Just legit. But if you haven't seen it yet, the Peace Room video is live now, and you'll be able to watch it after this stream. And apparently there's a zombie in here, because that's real professional. It is basically, I took everything that Wells Knight put into his war room, and then did it slightly worse to bother him. So if he ever comes into the base and checks this out, it's going to drive him mad. Anyway, it was a fun episode to make yesterday. Some of you guys were here for the recording. Some of you guys were here for the editing. No, you weren't here for the editing. Only Corrinne was here for the editing. She was like, Daddy, that part's pretty with the flower. Leave that in. Daddy, this other part's ugly and boring. Take it out. So Corrinne actually has a lot of influence over how the videos get made. Welcome, Energy. Welcome, Lincoln Park Forever. And Golden Gamer, glad to see you. Okay. Let's see. It's funny. Did the YouTube thing go out? Usually there'd be more people chatting in YouTube. I'm just kind of curious. We're still kind of experimenting. The computer just got set up after I got it back from the shop. I actually want to talk a little bit more about that when I start this episode. I want to jump into the content of the episode immediately, though, too. So I'm pretty ready to start recording this one. So, okay, we're definitely streaming, and it's showing up as public. Oh, interesting. For some reason, something happened to the pop-out where it's not working for the chat. So, Let me refresh my YouTube chat to see if I can get all the messages back. Apparently I'm missing a ton of them. Oh, there we go. Now I can see the YouTube messages, and we'll close out that live dashboard there. Okay, great. Welcome, Ed Shiroi Ame. Welcome, Matthew Dunham. Welcome, Manja. Glad to see you guys. How am I? Asked Remedy Does Gaming. I am well. I'm wearing a fish head, and I'm in the base. So, you know, I think we're gonna open the episode in here. We're gonna open the episode down in the base, and we're gonna showcase the fact that these walls are new, that somebody adjusted the sign, but otherwise everything is pretty much where it was. And you know, maybe we're gonna talk. I know what I want to do with this episode. I want to showcase kind of some of the hidey holes I've had around the server as a nomad, and shut them down and booby trap them. So, welcome Twitch and Lunatic, glad to have you. Welcome Charlie the Bigfoot. Welcome Drake Harrington. This is the G-Team base. Grian, Tango Tech, Joe Hills, Iskul, Zombie Cleo, Stress Monster. We're all pretty cool folks. Welcome Armageddon. I'm glad that you could join us. Yep, so, okay. Here we go. We are getting ready to go. Thank you for the hosts on Twitch and Mixer Truck Pipe. Welcome, Bunny Bond. Okay, so, Lady Friday, Ender Game, welcome. Welcome, Jack B, and Pro Gamer as well. I think we're going to turn off the face cam and start the video. The way that I'd record this, you guys are like, imagine that you're on the set of a Miller Boyette production, like Full House. You guys are the live studio audience. And so, you know, before the show starts, you know, the cast might introduce themselves, wave to the crowd, just say thanks for coming out to Burbank today, that sort of thing. So thank you for coming out to Nashville, Tennessee today. But when it's quiet on set, when I actually start recording, I'm not going to be reading the chat as aggressively. I'm going to turn the face cam off and whatever. So if you guys donate during a part where I'm recording, I might not read it right away, but I will see it when I'm done recording. In fact, I was going to say, there's a alert now, but that's just that the Hermitcraft Twitter just posted out that I'm streaming, so folks will show up. You guys you will be the laugh track to some degree, but don't spam the chat just because I'm looking at the recording. So, here we go. Let's go ahead and make this magic. Now, when I hit... So, let's see. First thing we do, we turn off the webcam. We hit start recording. Now, we give the computer a few seconds to a minute to buffer the initial frames of the recording. The very beginning of any recording is usually corrupted somehow. So, we're just going to do some vocal exercises to warm up. How now, brown cow? Wait, why is my phone ringing? Oh, dang it. How now, brown cow? Unique, New York. An angry man. There is my story. The bitter rancor of Achilles, prince of the house of Peleus, which brought 1,000 troubles upon the Achaean host. Many a strong soul it sent down to Hades, and left the heroes themselves a prey to dogs and carrion birds, while the will of God moved on to fulfillment. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and check out this G-Team base improvements. Boom! Crazy walls. Boom! More crazy walls. If you look at these the right way, they make G shapes. You can see the letter G kind of concealed in these glyphs. Glyphs also starts with G. Golf also starts with G, and it is part of the NATO alphabet. So if you don't know the NATO alphabet, you should, look it up after this. Oh, you know, I kind of want to sing the NATO alphabet song I wrote now, but that's not a good time for that. Anyway, in order to make my peace room more integrated, some folks have taken it onto themselves, or upon themselves, to add a little external extruded doorway here. If you missed the peace room episode last episode, definitely go back and check it out. I'm a huge fan of how that editing turned out on that. Corrinne was really awesome and helped edit it with me. She knows that the point of editing a video is to figure out which parts are boring and which parts are funny. And she really likes telling me, Daddy, this part's really boring. No one will like this. You're going to make people sad if you leave this boring part in there. And I'm just like, thank you, small child. I could already tell that because I'm a video editing professional. But your secondary opinion is indeed appreciated. So, one thing you might notice, the last episode was in 1080p 60. This episode is in 720p 60. I cut down the resolution a little bit to hopefully keep the frame rate from being as choppy. I was trying some new settings after the computer came back from the shop. Maybe I pushed it a little bit too far. But one thing I did want to tell you guys about was something kind of crazy, or not crazy, kind of weird happened. Oh, is this a door? I bet it's a secret door. Okay, well, we're not going to open that right now. But anyway, when I went to the shop to pick up the computer, which hadn't been booting, you know? If you ever had your computer, like, when you turn it on, it just continuously reboots forever, that's like a bad problem, right? So I tried everything I could to get the files off there, to get it fixed on my own, because I'm pretty savvy with computers, but this thing, I just couldn't get it to do anything. So, anyway, I bring it into the shop, I explain everything that's wrong with it, the exit to this base is gone, so, can we still go out this door? Great, okay. So, anyway, I had dropped off the computer, explained what was wrong with it, all that stuff, and then a few days later, I get an email telling me to come pick it up. And I was kind of worried because I had, like, basically pre-authorized, like, look, you know, what might this cost me? And they're like, well, if we had to replace this, it'd be like $550. If we had to do this, it's less. I'm like, okay, well, you know, I can afford that, but if anything more than that, definitely let me know before you do it. So I don't know what they've done with the computer at this point. But I get the email to come into the shop. I come into the shop. Guy carries out the computer covered in this protective veil, and then sets it on the table in front of me. Doesn't plug it in, just sets it down, sheathed in this veil. And then with a very dramatic flourish, removes the veil and says, "What do you think?" and points at the computer. And I'm just kind of looking at it. And the guy looks at me, and he's really confused. And he goes, "Is something wrong?" And I say, "How would I be able to tell? Like, does it turn on now? I didn't bring it in here with a cracked screen. I don't know what to think. Please tell me." So, anyway, you know, computer's working now. That's appreciated. But that was super awkward. Like, if you work in a computer store, don't do that unless the customer was a real jerk earlier and you really want to mess with them. Although, I don't think I was a real jerk when I dropped it off. I don't know. I think this guy might have just been bad at showing people their computers were fixed. But anyway, core concept. Today, you guys might recognize it's not... Well, somehow a keyboard key got stuck. Gonna have to cut that out. And while we're here, user on this channel. Okay, so there we go. So yeah, real quick, since I hit the wrong button, and what happened there? Anyway, something messed up the keyboard for a second. Yay! Anyway, probably some sort of accessibility setting or something I wasn't thinking about. So, anyway, you guys are probably like, "Joe, you're just standing around at night talking. It's not a good time to talk. You should go down there to your little secret room you showed us in the last episode and use the bed to turn night into day." Well, let me show you something, guys. Let me show you something that I think is actually fairly impressive. You know, I took that little hidey hole down here that I had installed that top secret furnace room in. It's so secret, even I'm having a hard time finding the entrance. You know, I thought about it, and after I showed this whole thing in an episode where I've got my secret bed and all my chests and stuff like that, I realized, no, this is too dangerous. This is too much of a liability to have other hermits know where I sleep in the middle of a war. So I got rid of the whole thing. I emptied all of these chests into some, what do you call those? Shulker boxes I bought at Python's place, which I actually need to buy more shulker boxes. I did a ton of off-camera mining, bought a ton of shulker boxes, and just started emptying everything I had in a whole bunch of my little hidey holes into another dimension, because I know it'll be safe there. But you know what? Well, clearly I'm supposed to use a silk touch pick for that, and now we know. We have learned something today. I don't normally carry ender chests around with me. So, core concept, we learned something there. One of the hidey holes that I have not yet shulker boxed up, though, is one that's a little bit dangerous to visit because it's inside of Tango Tech's base. Now, when a bunch of ghosts stole things from Tango Tech because he violated their maze and was cursed forever, and that's a creeper, they left a bunch of presents for me in a hidey hole that I was using inside of his base. So we need to go and take these... Oh, you know what? Actually, let's change night into day first. We need to take these diamonds that I have dug up off camera, buy more shulker boxes, and grab everything out of Tango's base. I haven't been there in a few weeks, so I don't know how safe it is, or even, for all I know, he might have discovered this hidden hidey hole and been like, what are all these chests? I'm going to remove all these chests because I'm Tango Tech and this is how I talk. Super gruff. I like that crime dog. But anyway, these shulker boxes, for 6 diamonds, I can get 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think we'd probably be okay if we had 4 shulker boxes that we took with us. And we will dye them colorfully later. But core concept, we are... every time I see all the stuff burning down there, I always think there's going to be a bunch of mobs that are on fire. Which way is Tango Tech's base? I'm not allowed to show the Cub Fan Concorp area right now because of some sort of top secret spoilers, so keep an eye out for Cub Fans next episode. But I'm pretty sure that Tango Tech's base is somewhere over here. I usually get there through the Nether, so maybe that's actually what I should do to get there now. I think it's... So it's under here somehow, but... Like, I don't think I can just go down through the glass here. I don't think there's like an entrance. So, oh, unless that's the entrance. Let's go to Tango Tech's base. Let's all go to Tango's. Let's all go to Tango's. Let's all go to Tango's and have ourselves a tech. Okay, so, yeah, somewhere in this kind of back area here, I had hidden... Boom, 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 boom. Nomad hidey hole. And, oh man, I left a bunch of shulker boxes in here. Why was I so worried about bringing shulker boxes? You know, I've wondered where all my shulker boxes had gone at one point, and I guess I left them all underneath Tango's base. So, you know, double points to me for not only going out and raising money to buy shulker boxes, but also having left them here this whole time without realizing it. So we're also going to make sure no creepers or whatever come in and attack us through here. Obsidian is really hard for creepers to move through. They do not phase through that particular type of matter very efficiently. So, let's go ahead and just start dumping some of this gear out of here. You know, I probably should have thought about how I was going to do this better before I don't know. It's fine. We're just going to take all this stuff and hope Tango Tech never even realizes that we were here. Because he doesn't necessarily realize how much those ghosts stole from him, but that's what he gets for violating a ghost curse, you know? If you ever had the choice of violating a ghost curse or not, you know, just don't do it. Why am I keep clicking on the same one? There we go. Come on. Another... What? You're supposed to... I'm holding shift and double clicking. Okay, so for some reason these nether bricks aren't going, but we're going to need all the nether bricks we can for our ward project, which is once again weaponized architecture rapidly deployed. So we're going to want all of this. We used some of these initially to make that maze to get him kind of freaked out. I don't think the maze freaked him out as well as I wanted it to. But okay, so whoops. So, yeah, let's go ahead and these shulker boxes that we had left in his base, let's see what exactly they have in them, because I haven't seen these in weeks, and it's kind of like opening presents. So let's just set these against this back wall here, and be a little bit presently surprised. There we go, we got some gunpowder, got some more gunpowder, got some more gunpowder. Okay, yeah, that seems like a pretty good haul for those ghosts. So we'll just take this. He'll never know we were here. Okay, so if we want to rebuild that wall, we probably don't want to use polished granite or cobblestone, because that'll be super obvious. So we'll just throw this obsidian here. Because it's not like I was using it to make a new ender chest anyway. I'm out of ender eyes. Whoops. Dang it. Cool. That is not too conspicuous, I don't think. And, uh-oh, the slime police are here. We gotta go. Oh, hey, there's a diamond block there. That's cool. That's a nice touch, Tango. Oh, man, this is open to the heavens? I didn't realize he had a crazy, like, volcano base. Wait. Has this always been here? Oh, this is so neat, Tango. I really like this. Okay, so we're going to take all that gunpowder back to the G-Team base. I've heard some people call it the G-Force base, but actually we are not sponsored by NVIDIA. They give us no money, so you don't have to give them any money either. But, or any name recognition. I mean, we could be all sorts of G-related objects if you wanted to rename our team. We could be the G-Town. We could be the G-Village. We could be the G-Golly Mister. What a team. Oh, look, kittens. Sorry, we gotta feed the kittens. Cleo can't log on this late at night British time, so it's our job to make sure that they get little snacks, because they're working so hard. Let's see. I think there's an entrance to our base over here. No, more kittens, I missed them. Oh, here you go, you get one. Core concept. I'm gonna take this gunpowder and drop it off here. Is there an anvil I can use to rename these? You know what, we'll just set these on the ceiling here, so anybody who needs gunpowder can find it. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. Perfect. And nobody from our team is online right now, so I'll make sure to message Corrinne that I left 4 shulker boxes full of gunpowder on the ceiling, just in case anybody needs them for our future traps or what have you. So that was one base shut down. Man, I'm so glad that I didn't need to use those shulker boxes I just bought, but like, now, well, I guess I did use them for those nether bricks. Now, I've been dyeing all the nether brick boxes red to color code them in my ender chest, because, you know, red is the color of alerts, and if we're going to command and conquer our enemies, we are going to need some red alerts. And, of course, I don't have any red dye here. Oh, wait, that's right. What if I go to my ender chest and I pull out my color-coded plant box? Thank you, Musical Sting. That was a good time for that. So let's see. So we take the rose red, we take the nether bricks, boom. We can just pick that back up. And now we can put this right here next to all of our other red shulker boxes full of nether bricks. Look at this. It's a Joe Hills episode, except my inventory is kind of organized, I say, while carrying 31 sticks, a spectral arrow, and some random gunpowder that really should go back up here. Oh, and I had an anvil, so I could have named those gunpowder boxes. Why don't we do that now? Okay, so we're going to pick these up. Anvil time. Okay, so we got 1 box of Joe Hills' powder for GFAM use. And none of the other boxes are getting named because the anvil broke. Okay, good episode, everybody. Good episode. Let's get these back on the ceiling. Gonna cut the part where I put the boxes back on the ceiling, cause it's not good video. And then I'm gonna take a sip of my drink, cause I'm already cutting this part, cause I'm singing about how I need to cut this part. Because, Future Joe, if you don't remember to cut this part, you will get a lot of comments that you failed. Yeah, sorry about the sound delay, guys. Oh, hey, thank you for the 5 Canadian, Sean Tate. I appreciate it. So yeah, so the sound delay is something I don't think I can fix it easily on this end. what I end up resynchronizing the sound on the videos by doing something like, when I say door, I close the door. 1, 2, 3, door. Door. And then I'll synchronize that later. So, yeah, there's something up with the sound, and I don't know what's going on, guys. Sorry. So I better cut this part. I've gotta do it. I can't help it. You knew it. Oh. So, does anybody know how to make tripwires? Actually, that's actually what I was about to do. I need some string. So here's what I'm kind of thinking. So the next thing we're going to do to close this episode out is I'm going to make a tripwire. And I'm going to Google real quick, string stick iron ingot. Okay. So tripwire. Do I need, I think I need planks for it, too. Right? Is that it? Planks, stick, and iron ingot? Iron ingot, stick, and plank like an arrow. Iron ingot, stick, and plank. Okay, cool. So we got 2 tripwire hooks now. And do I have some sand? Okay. We're actually going to grab some of that gunpowder. And we're going to quickly make some TNT. Okay. So now that we've dropped off this gunpowder at the base, the last thing we need to do this episode is rig up the hidey hole I had in the Ministry of Truth to blow if any enemies try to sneak in there. Uh-oh, it's nighttime. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to sleep in the bed here because, you know, it's time to relax, chill. Get a quick 40 winks. Okay, so I think we're actually going to restart that. Alrighty. Now that our gunpowder is safely secured to the ceiling here, what we're going to do next is we're going to take this TNT, these tripwire hooks, and this string in order to trap that hidey hole I had built underneath the Ministry of Truth. Now you might say, Joe, is it a good idea to put a tripwire that'll blow up inside of your own build? Well, you know, I'm less likely to get yelled at than if I did it inside of Tango's build. Also, Tango's on my team, and he's not as likely to go investigate that area, trying to find ways to hurt me as the other team is. Like, they're gonna have seen yesterday's video where I showcased all the work that I was doing toward the war effort inside of this hidey hole here, assuming that I can ever get back down to it. And they're going to know something's up. They're going to come down here. They're going to say, what is Joe hiding inside this pillar here? So, the other thing I'm not 100% sure about is what is the best way to, I don't know, figure out how this is working. So what I think I want to do is I want to put the tripwire and the string across this gap here, right? That makes sense to me. And then I think I just need one string for the middle. Perfect. Now, I'm pretty sure that the best way to test this would have been to have brought anything that's affected by redstone, which I did not actually do. So I have no way to tell if this is working other than to just put the TNT in and then leave. So, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put the TNT in, and then I'm going to try and escape down the bottom here. Oh, wait, that's not going to work without... Oh, wait. Because I've got all those ovens down there. So, I'm going to have to replace the ovens on my way down. But I think that's okay. So, I'll come down here. And then I will replace these stone bricks right here below the torch. Then I will replace these furnaces right down here. And then I will make sure... Yeah, you can barely see the string there. That's practically invisible. Okay, great. So, there we go. We are... Like I said, this is currently a ceasefire in the prank war, so we're not allowed to go, you know, set traps to kill them in their bases. But if they come sneaking around our logistical infrastructure, which is kind of outside of the purview of this whole thing, I think that's fair, you know? And maybe this is subtle foreshadowing of a similar trap that I have in mind for other places in the war zone when the ceasefire ends. We'll have to see. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us today. As always, leave your questions and comments in the YouTube comments section below. Hopefully this video, I was going to say, is a lot smoother for you, but it seems that loading the other team's giant creeper cannon causes any computer with any settings to freeze up no matter what you do right when you cross that threshold. So, don't mention that specific incident unless you really want to because you think it's funny. Dang it. I really want to jump up to Python's tower for the end of this video, but the lag on the server is a little bit prohibitive at times. There we go. Whoa, this is a really relaxing place. If I had known he had a cow and like a lounge chair, lounging cows. It's lounge on the roof, where the Python GB is aloof. He watches the war and it isn't a bore, so he's more handsome than Shia LaBeouf. Anyway, thank you guys for coming out today. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Stream, don't leave. The episode is over, but not the stream. We are going to stop recording and turn the face cam back on. Boom! That's a whole episode in the bag, basically. What do you guys think? You think that episode turned out pretty well? Blow up a drone? Maybe. Maybe. Concorp has a spy drone in the base. Okay, that's good to know. Welcome, one and all. Oh, I forgot to sing the NATO song, Carlton, you're right. So, for those of you guys who don't know, the United States government, in order to transmit military information over radios, created a phonetic alphabet called the Able-Baker alphabet. And so instead of saying like ABB, ABB, ABBA, they'd say Able, Baker, Baker, Able, Baker, Baker, Able, Baker, Baker, Able. But the thing is, some of the words in the United States phonetic alphabet were not really conducive to international communication. And, you know, I'm realizing I should move my little box directly above there. There we go. That looks better. I think the TNTs will work, right? Would the TNTs work? I think it would. So, the thing is, when they internationalized this, they got rid of Able and Baker, and they used a whole bunch of other words. We're gonna... Fine, we can make it bigger. Wow, I'm all over the place. Wow. So, anyway, here is the NATO alphabet put to song the way that I memorized it when I was originally... So, you guys might not know this, but at one point when I was in college, my career path... my trajectory was to go into the military as an officer. But anyway, here we go. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel, India, Juliet, Kilo, Lima, Mike, November, Oscar, Papa, Quebec, Romeo, Sierra, Tango, Uniform, Victor, Whiskey, X-Ray, Yankee, Zulu, and I'm done. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. So, is Cub up there now? Is he flying around? I didn't see him. Okay. So... Okay, I don't really care about people competing to be at the top of YouTube, and you will get timed out for mentioning them. Those people are not of interest to me or my channel. So, anyway, there was the song. So, we've got one episode in the can, which means, like, old film they used to store in cans because it was very flammable. But, like, it's been shot, we have the footage, it's ready to edit. So, I think that episode is good. So, we need to do another episode if we can. Now Wacko's Countries of the World. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic, Caribbean, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too, Puerto Rico, Colombia, and Venezuela. I don't know all of them. Sorry, man. Da 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 da. Anyway, hey, thank you $5 for from Joshua Clayton. I appreciate it. Craig Maitland says, my sister goes to Vanderbilt. I graduated from Vanderbilt. And look where I am today, making goofy videos as a hobby, because I also have a real job doing database and content management system development. I can't believe he knows most of the song. I don't actually know most of the song. That's like half the first verse. Countries of the World is really long. Okay. So, where are we? Have I been to the Indianapolis Museum of Art? I have not, but it sounds cool. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We need to... Okay, so... We need to figure out... Unfortunately, I have like a whole bunch of ideas to mess with the other team, and I'm not allowed to do any of them until the ceasefire ends. So, I need to... What are some other things we could do? We could go back to the Nether and mine some more. I've got all these extra shulker boxes I could fill with netherrack. Oh, I've got this extra TNT. I should put the TNT back in the base. Whoa! Elytras are not working reliably on the server. I think that whole creeper cannon thing has so much, so many, like, redstone contraptions in it and stuff that it just does not play nice with, just if those chunks are loaded, you're gonna have a bad time. So here we go. And you're still doing a good job. Yes, you are. So here we go. Bum, bum, bum. Is that blocking anything important there? Let's actually make that a little bit smaller so it's not blocking my hearts. I think that that's probably fine, right? Okay. What's my favorite NHL team? The Nashville Predators. Do I live in Indiana? No, but I've driven through there on my way to Iowa before, and Chicago. Put the netherrack on the field, please. Can't right now. I know that cat always gets the most fish. I'm sorry, guys. He's the one that's there. Why does it always twist my camera? I don't understand that. Let's see. Between Redstone and Herd of Cows, whole village of peeps, maybe just a bit. Okay. Go to the war store. Sounds like a great vocal exercise. How old am I? I'm 32, I think. Yeah, because it's 2019 and I haven't had my birthday yet. So 32. Can I move the camera to the right, please? What is that? Oh, that's the hinge there. I was like, what is that black line? I don't love that. Okay, so let's see. We've dropped off our TNT. Is there anything else for us to do down here right now in the base? Oh, I forgot to mention I dropped off a bunch of gear for everybody. Let's see. Oh, man, this is fancy gear. Well, whatever. Some people might not want that fancy stuff all the time. So where's this Concorp drone inside the base? Is it underground here? What floor is the drone on? Where do I get my unique style of speaking? Well, I read a lot of Shakespeare, and I juxtapose that with a little bit of Firefly and some of the television show Kings. It's in the meeting room. Okay, the meeting room is up higher. I need to go up higher then. What am I drinking? It is a soda, and they are not paying me to sponsor it, so who cares? It's a beverage that has It is a caffeine delivery system that I do not recommend, because I have not been paid to recommend it. Joe, why did you join the G team? Because I like my friends? I would have joined the Star team if they asked me to be their friend. Because they're my... Well, we already are friends, but I don't know. I think that Green liked that I put lava on his base. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Yeah, Kings only lasted 1 season. But I think it deeply inspired kind of some of my approach to my kind of vocal rhythms for the show. I kneel for Loki says, Joe Hills, your daughter has a heart of gold. I was impressed by your story the other day. Thank you. Carlton C says, what caffeine delivery system do you recommend? Whatever is cheapest and easiest for you. That is literally what I drink. Whatever is most convenient and cheapest. If I'm somewhere and they have free coffee, I'm probably drinking the free coffee. Whoa. Well, that's cool. Oh, is this the map room? Oh, this map room is nice. It's a little bit weird. Oh, wow, that's a hazard. How are people supposed to get out of that if they fall in there? That's fine. Let's see. What YouTuber do you look up to the most? Oh, that's a hard question. I really like Brendan Adkins, but, like, if you ask me, like, say who I liked the most, or I look up to the most, I don't know. Like, I'm not, really here to, like, play some sort of YouTube game. Like, I'm not trying to maximize my YouTube system stuff. Yeah. Oh, that's a timeout. Wait, is there not a timeout button on here? Yeah, there is. But yeah, the Concorp drone is there as a perk from Concorp for being such valued customers. Interesting. Start the next episode with killing the drone. If I could find it. You guys said it was in here somewhere? No, you said it was in the meeting room, which we are in the map room. Okay, so meeting room is... Hey, we got a 1-cent donation. You can do that? That's... Thanks? That's surprising. Okay, well, thank you. Look up. That's a cat. There's 2 cats. Oh, there's the drone. Okay, so, yeah, there we go. So here we go. Here we go. Here's how we're gonna approach this. We're gonna have a few tools at our disposal for this project. Gonna get them all out. Is that train audible? Can you guys hear that train? I should probably wait for the train to be done before I start recording. Okay. Okay, let's see. So here we go. How should we start this episode? We should probably start it looking out over the balcony here. Is there a cat on the balcony? No. Okay. See, I wanna be making my cat feeding rounds. Oh, this is nice. This is a good place for a... Oh, that's awesome. So, we are gonna hit start oh, we gotta turn face cam off. Start recording. How now, brown cow? Unique, New York. An angry man. There is my story. Ich ni san shi go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. ¿Qué te gusta hacer en la ciudad? Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. The skies above the battlefield are abuzz with drones. I see at least 5. Can you spot them? This is like a Dora the Explorer episode. I'm just gonna, like, point at things and go, how many drones do you see? That's right. There's 5. No, that's terrible. Also, I think that's Blue's Clues. And you know what? Actually, I hear the cats meowing. They're like, Joe, we don't have time for your intro. Come give us all fish. That's fine. Here you go, kitten. I don't know what that kitten's name is, so he gets to be Kitten Smoochum. And this map is a ludicrous fire hazard. Somebody could just fall in there, break an ankle, and then die in a fire. That's really not how you should run a thing. But anyway, as you can tell, ConCorp has started investigating by investing. No, they're investing in investigating the skies above the battlefield, which, you know, I guess that's fine. Like, there's no real aerial rights in Hermitcraft. You can kind of build whatever you want, however high you want, as long as it's not really in anyone's way. But, I don't know, it just seems kind of weird to me. Are there any cats on this level? Oh, here you are. You get to be Kitten Fish'em. Yeah, you do. Enjoy your little fishy. Alrighty. Oh, man, I was looking at these stairs here. I was like, can I go up those? Probably not. This is an interesting room. Man, everything in this base is so neat. Cleo and Grian and Stress and Tango Tech and Iskall all did a really good job on this. I overshot it. Dang it. We gotta go room by room to feed all these kittens, though, because they are very hungry little babies. What is this? Is this a ConCorp drone inside of the base? Okay, well, I've seen that the TSA, if drones approach airports, they throw giant forks at them. That was actually more satisfying than I expected. Let's go get that. Yep, definitely a ConCorp drone. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to Ender Pearl up onto the drone. Overshot it. Didn't. Wow, look at me. I'm super effective, guys. This is like a red letter day for Joe Hills. I don't know if I have the ability to make red letters in Minecraft. I do not. So let's just go ahead and hack at this drone with an axe. Then we'll take the parts back to my lab to investigate it. Okay, so we got to gather all the parts. We can't leave any. You should have told me about the drone. Yeah, you should have. Here's another treat, just because you're so adorable. Okay. So let's go ahead. We got all the drone parts, and I'm just going to leave you with the rest of these fish. Can you distribute those to the rest of the kittens? Yeah, you can. You're in charge. Do a good job. What was your name, Kitten Mittens? Dang it, I already forgot his name. This is why we need name tags. Time skip. So I think it was basically just these pieces. And so let's go ahead and put a block here. Alrighty, folks, here we are in my top secret lab. I know you've never seen this before, but sometimes we got to keep some of the real secrets, the access points or whatever, off camera. It looks like, to me, we've got this drone suspended above this end rod in some sort of magical field. You can see the magical field particles here. If I can find a way to backlink this to the ConCorp Properties satellites, we might be able to reverse hack all of their video feeds straight into here, so we'll know what Cub is seeing without him seeing that we are seeing him, because I've actually taken the footage that this thing was recording out there. Oh no, now you know where the lab is. But anyway, the footage that it was showing for like the last hour, I'm just going to have it show on loop. It's going to look like I'm really good at feeding this kitten. Cub fan watches this footage, he's going to be like, wow, Joe comes in here every hour and feeds this cat every day. Instead of just like, hey, I threw a bunch of fish at that cat and he can feed the other cats because I'm really lazy. But you know what, Cub? You have allowed me to automate the process of looking like a responsible pet. I'm not an owner because they're Cleo's cats, but pet adjutant? Pet caretaker? I don't know. Core concept, these pets are going to look like they're fed all the time thanks to my elite hacking skills. Now, we need to make sure Cub doesn't realize that we've taken his drone, so I'm going to put... Oh no, there's no exit to this room. Okay, well, I was going to say, I'm going to put a placeholder drone in place. But you know what? If he's just looking at the video feeds, he probably won't risk coming back in here. So, also, is that lit up there? Are mobs just going to spawn up here all the time? Yes, they are. Here we go. We're bringing a little bit light into the world. One piece at a time. Oh, actually, we probably should bring more lights over to that area, too. Got some torches in here. This is the real Minecraft, guys. It's not edited down. It's just people getting torches out of boxes and singing about it. Boom. So now we can go ahead and light these little areas here as well. Oh, man, this whole place is just like ripe for spawning activity. But boom. There we go. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Look at me. I am just making the base safer for everyone. Did you not give anyone any of those fish? Okay, you had one job. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll buy it this time. I guess I'm going to go distribute the rest of these fish. Time skip. Okay, so we're going to stop the recording there. Face cam back on. What do you guys think? Was that a good setup for the beginning of 2 episodes from now? You guys like that the cat got busted? I'm glad. I'm glad that worked. That was fun. Okay, so far we have destroyed a Concorp drone. Are there any other Concorp drones in the base that you guys know of? Because if there are, we're going to want to take those out. I don't know where we're going to take them out to. Probably not a movie. Probably not dinner. Oh man, so much of this base needs to be better lit. We're just going to have creepers blowing up our base without help from the other team. Yeah, I'll fix the audio when it goes live on the channel, but the audio won't be synced up properly on the stream. I'm sorry, guys. That's just something that I can't figure out how to fix at the moment. And the videos are more important, technologically speaking, that they're right. And any way I could think of to make the audio look better on the stream screws up the recordings. And I need the recordings more than I need the stream to be perfect. Now, if you guys really hate it, you don't have to watch the streams. You can just come back for the YouTube videos when they come out. That's kind of what I can do. Oh, man. So, the drone itself, let's go ahead and get some lights up in there, too, just to be thorough. And probably right here. And there. So the drone's footage would have been coming from right about up here. So I kind of want to record some footage from the drone's POV, as they say. How would I do that best? I need something to stand on where I'm like invisible looking down at the cat. Like, maybe I just need to come out a few blocks like this and just kind of be past there. Okay, so that would look like what the security footage looks like. So, here's what we're going to do. Do I have a Discord? I do. It's part of my Patreon. You can find it at patreon.com/JoeHills. Yeah, so the audio desync problem is weird, and I kind of know what's causing it, but it's basically it changes, and so if I try to manually move the audio back a half a second, sometimes it'll be too far, sometimes it won't be enough. And oh, because the face cam's on, it's really obvious. I'll just turn the face cam off, and then that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering why this was so much more of a problem today than yesterday. So, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to hit start recording. We need to turn particles off for this. Where are particles? Details. So that we can't see... Is it animations, maybe? Rain splash potion particles. Are potion particles the ones that are also... Okay, good. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to just record... oh, we're going to turn on cinematic mode. What is the button for cinematic mode? Video settings. I guess it'd be under controls, and then we go down here. Toggle cinematic camera plus. Okay. So we are going to record a little bit of footage pretending that we are Cub Fan's drone to feed back to him. And we're just going to have it kind of slowly pan left, slowly pan right. We got to keep that cobblestone out of... Keep the cobblestone out of the shot. But this is right about where the thing was. So we can use this footage. Do, 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 do. Okay. So, that is enough footage for that part of the video. Cool, cool, cool. Stop recording. I gotta turn that off. That's gonna make me sick. Okay. Then we need this back on. We can come back this way. Yeah, so if there was a drone anywhere else in the base, that would be good for me to find it in this episode. But I'm guessing that was the only one, or you guys would have told me. Keep the cobblestone outside. Okay, yeah. Go to the war store. I don't want to give him any money now. Do I have stuff to make a sign real quick? Let's go. I think I left some signs downstairs. Okay, we're going to put... Let's get these torches on the sidebar here. We're going to need those in general. Let's go downstairs and grab some signs, and then we're going to mark that as please do not touch. I wonder if I could make it look like I fake redstone wired it up, too. So we're going to get our redstone box out, and let's also grab... There's the magenta one with the signs. Look at me, guys. I'm actually prepared for once to make an episode. So we can go straight back up. Dang it. This whole thing is really terrible. I do want to put one more torch on that far area there. There we go. Sure, you can have a fish. The redstone box is electric green because redstone's a lot like electricity. Where does this go? Oh, down there. So, we're gonna hook this up to this thing. And can we put a redstone lamp here? Well, we can, but it's not powered at the moment. Let's put the redstone lamp above it. I think that actually would look better. And we'll take a redstone block with us too. And then we will... Oh man, I should have thought this out better. Well, that's a worthless chest. Signs. Crafting table. So that will actually be nice for later. How many iron trap doors do we have? That's how many we need. And that's how many we're getting. Okay, so we're going to put this around here like so. And we're going to whoops, dang it. Put the trapdoors around there like this. And we are going to you know, it would kind of maybe look more impressive if we had something, if we replaced this floor block, but unfortunately this seal in here is only 1 block thick. So that's a whole thing. So did not bring the glass chest. That would have been a good one to bring. Hey, does anyone know if cats can wear helmets? Like, if I put a hat on a... Can I put, like, a rabbit head on a cat? Will it let me do that? Maybe use the iron bar as chains to hold it down. Okay. So I like the idea that this is... this is held in place somehow, and it's like clamped in place. Can we get another end rod? Yeah, let's take that end rod. And let's break that. And we're gonna put the end rod underneath here. And we'll put the lamp on top of this. So, of course, I'm like, oh, I'll just use these obsidian to climb up real quick. Bad idea. Don't use the obsidian for that. And so we'll just take this and kind of connect this to the wall on 2 sides. And come on over this way. See, this will make it feel sturdier. And be a pain to remove. So hopefully nobody has any real problems with it. See, this looks like some elite hacking stuff now. Okay, so we're going to take that. We're going to... Whoa, that was a mistake. I was going to say, we're going to replace one of these with this. Now I got to go down there and get that other one, though. And then we can come back this way even. And have it kind of clamp up and around. And let's hide a torch back here. Just to... keep it from spawning stuff. Okay, so let's hop down here now. We're going to grab... Ah, that's freaky. I don't like witches. I know that's our witch, but I don't like it. Okay, so we need to go in here. let's see, best way up. We're gonna go up here, like so. Right, this feels, I think, substantial. Like, that's kind of what we're going for. Is this... I'm kind of thinking that this part is now superfluous. Like, it doesn't look like it needs as much, really. We'll leave that part there for now, and then... maybe... what else do we have? The redstone chest is not very good at this point, because I haven't made much redstone stuff in general. So... yeah, I think on the whole, this is pretty solid. Let's go ahead and grab some of the glass from the room down there. Yeah, like that feels nice. That feels like a good way to trap a drone and hack it. No other drones evident in any of the other rooms. If there are any other drones, though, I do want to find them. Is there an ender chest up here? Because that would be super convenient if I didn't have to go all the way downstairs. Whoa. I go downstairs so often that it's... whoa, that is cool. Don't like that noise. Some of that might be secret weapon stuff, so I probably shouldn't show it. Yeah, I'm still wearing the salmon head. It's pretty classy, right? I'm trendy. TSD is Team Snow Day. It's me and some other folks who do comedy. Whoosh. And that's the exit. Okay, so... we're going to put that one back in. That one back in. That one back in. We're going to grab the other redstone one. And I wanted the glass one. We'll use red glass for this. I feel like it'll sell reasonably well. Of course, this wall isn't, you know, even or anything, so that's fine. What? Oh, that's why that's happening. Okay. I have a silk touch pick. What am I doing? And, oh, why is that not connected in there? Oh, because of that. Well, nothing we can do. I mean, it's not like I can turn the red glass panes into red glass blocks. Oh, I could just use red glass blocks. And switch to my silk touch pick, because why not? Hey, thank you, Joel Haftel, for the donation. Okay, so we're going to put this one here at least. And we're going to put this one here. And then up to... Alright, see, we've got our containment unit all set now. Let's check our other shulker box, though. Our other electric green redstone shulker box, if we have any other redstone-y things. Not really anything that looks particularly promising there, unfortunately. Single redstone torch, a lever. Please tell me I brought the signs. Great. So we're going to leave the lever. That's actually cool. So it does something. Drone, video, hijack, video feed, hijack, computer. And another 1 cent. Thanks. Okay. Currently transmitting on loop. And that's good to me, yeah. We'll just add another one of those torches on this side. We'll clean these up. I'll realize I should have put stuff into them before I cleaned them up, because that is what smart people do. Did I pick everything else up otherwise? Think I did. Oh, I'm not used to carrying shulker boxes. Like, what I should do is put the extra glass into the shulker box I got it out of, right, guys? That would be what I should do. So, yeah. How did I get into making videos? One of my old photo cameras also took video, and I made a video of me trying to use a slap chop for the first time, and I broke it. Guys, if you're promoting channels in here that are not my friends, then you're going to get timed out. That is just how spamming works. Sorry. If you guys came in here and were like, hey, Joe, don't you love The Children's Hour of Knowledge by Brendan Adkins and Stephen H? I'd be like, yeah, I do. It's great. But if you're like, hey, have you ever heard of the most popular person on YouTube in the world? Yes, I have. And if I liked them, I would have mentioned it. So, and if you keep doing it, you get banned. I don't have time for that. I got a job. I got work in the morning. Let's fix some of these torches up here, though. Okay, so here we go. You know what? Maybe it's better if I go ahead and I complete a lap around the base with my salmon here. Where is the cat in this room? Here you go. Have another fish. I didn't start recording. Start recording first. Dang it, Joe. Pay attention. How now, brown cow? Unique, New York. An angry man. There is my story. The bitter rancor of Achilles, prince of the house of Peleus, which brought 1,000 troubles upon the Achaean host. Okay, so we're going to just drop down to here. Hey, Kitten Mitten, here you go. You let all the other kittens know they're doing a great job, okay? As far as I can tell... Dang it, I don't like those, like, witch noises. But as far as I can tell, there's no other drones anywhere in here. So, if I can make this really impressive flight trick, that's not where I need to fly to. And now I've taken significant enough damage that I'm going to look really dumb. Wow. Okay. This is bad, guys. Okay, core concept, we're going to not use this part. I really think I can make that jump. Hey there, Catty Matty. Have you seen any other drones? No, your heart's just full of love for fish? Well, I appreciate that, Matt. You just let me know if there are any other drones sneaking into this base. I'm so worried about drones, Matty, that I've gone ahead and I've set up an even more impressive video feed hijack computer. Let's take our secret entrance to our laboratory. Ceilings are hard. I slammed my face into one, that's how I know. Boom! Perfect flying. Look at this. This drone is not getting out of here at all. This is Obsidian. We are currently transmitting those cat videos on loop. Here, you want to see what it looks like? Let me just look at this white wall. You might not realize it, but every white wall in this whole base can be turned into a video screen. I really don't like the noise it makes when those turn on, but as you can see, this is just a cat. Just doing nothing. What he doesn't realize is we've actually rearranged everything on that floor since his drone was deployed, and he'll never know the difference. That's the Joe Hills difference. Let's turn the screen off. Boom. Man, that really makes a loud boom noise every time I turn it off. We're gonna tweak the audio on the vid screens in here. But core concept, Concorp, you came into our house, you thought you could hijack our lives for your own entertainment. The only video going out for your entertainment is on the Joe Hills YouTube channel, which you should already be liking and subscribed to. Feel free to leave comments. You know, Cub and Scar, I gotta say, I haven't seen a lot of comments from you lately on my videos, so I don't know, get on that. Actually, they can't. All they can watch is cat footage. Boom, boom, boom. Joe Hills built a drone video feed hijack computer. I don't know why I'm so musical today. I'm just in a good mood. I normally don't get to shoot at drones. So, anyway, living in Tennessee is fun. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. I'm worried that video is going to be super short, but I think it actually kind of stands on its own. So, I think that's good. I think it's going to work. So we've got, I know Scar is recovering, but he should be better soon. So, okay. So we've got 2 videos recorded. We have a video that went live today that some of you guys probably haven't even seen yet. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to call it a night. Until next time, stream, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.